Did you know that you can mix together an apple pie in just 5 minutes and that this slice of apple pie has under 70 calories, 6.5 grams of protein. It's made up of nutritious ingredients such as oatmeal, Greek yogurt, egg whites, protein powder, apples, and some other nice little touches that makes this pie, if I were to say it myself, wow, wow, wow. Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making apple pie, but not just any apple pie. We're making the simplest apple pie that you have ever seen. It's also gonna, of course, be the highest protein, lowest calorie, most delicious apple pie that you have ever experienced. Also, it's only gonna take you like 5 minutes to prep and then 20 minutes on the pan and bam. We got ourselves an apple pie. If you wouldn't mind hitting me with a thumbs up, clicking that subscribe button, ringing that notification bell to stay tuned, I would so appreciate it. I think we should just get into it. All you'll need for this apple pie is literally one pan, because we're not even gonna need the oven for this one. Something else you're gonna need is a really good looking apple. And I got 4 different apples here, so we gotta choose the best one. What do you think? I feel like this is the most apple pie looking apple. Am I right? I just feel like that's what an apple pie apple should look like. So that's what we're gonna go with. Just one simple apple. Now this is pretty much the hardest part of this recipe, literally cutting up this apple. You can get creative with it. I'm just gonna do small slices. Let's speed this up. And 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, go. Now that we got our apples chopped up, let's just quickly mix together this apple pie mix. First up, we got 6 tablespoons of egg whites. Now we need 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. This is a 0% fat fire yogurt as usual because we love it, don't we? So if I could get this last little part out, then that would be great. 170 grams. Let's just give that a little mix around. Next up, since this is a protein apple pie, whoa, I forgot what it was called for a second. We need some protein powder, and I'm of course using my one-up nutrition, and I'm gonna be using vanilla for this one, but if you have like a cinnamon one or something, a little apple pie-y, then use that, or whatever else you have. 1 scoop. Now, what you are gonna need is, of course, some oats, because I love baking with my oats. And you're gonna need 1 cup of that. And you can also just use oat flour, because what I just am gonna do is I poured it onto a blender. I'm gonna blend it up for 30 seconds. And then we got ourselves some oat flour. And mix that around. I mean, actually, you don't need to mix it around yet. We still got some last ingredients, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. We're gonna use 4 tablespoons of this Truvia stevia, depending on what stevia sweetener stuff you're using to sweeten it. You may need less or you may need more. I'm just repeating myself as usual, because if there's new people on here. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, actually less, a little less than 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna add, actually just a full one. Last time I did half, but we can do more than that. It wasn't too bad. Maybe a little tad of salt. And last but not least, a little bit of vanilla extract. All right, giving that one last mix around and it's ready to be placed on the pan. I just want to eat the batter. Today we're making our apple pie using this incredible Mise pan, which just happens to be the sponsor of this video. And before I tell you all about it, I just kind of want to show you what it looks like when Brock and I make our eggs using it, because it's absolutely incredible. On a scale from 0 to 10, how good is the Mise pan?
10.
It just slides right up.
Makes a nice omelet.
Mise, you are magic. Mise offers premium kitchen tools sold at affordable prices. So the reason that this Mise pan that we're using today is so awesome is because the Mise nonstick pan has a nonstick coating that lasts 2.5 times longer than other nonstick pans that cost twice as much. And of its thickness, the 4.22 millimeter thick aluminum base provides even heat distribution. And it's just versatile. Go to the link in the description and use my promo code PERNELLA to get 20% off your first order. Again, go to the link in the description, use my code PERNELLA to get 20% off your first order. This is a non-stick pan, and that's what you're gonna need as well for this recipe. The reason I'm making this recipe today is actually because the last video I made, which was the pizzas under 100 calories, you can check it out up here somewhere. Frank said, I need an apple pie and I need it to be like one person sized so that it can just be easy and simple for me to make. And that's why I started playing around with this apple pie recipe, because what you can do is have all the ingredients that we're using today and just take a little pan and then you got yourself a one person apple pie. But I wanted to make a little bit of a bigger apple pie today because I'm sure Brock wants some as well, right?
Yep.
That's why I'm making a big one, but you can just have all the ingredients and you got yourself a single little cute pie spray for the pan. And this might seem funky, I'm using avocado oil, but who doesn't love avocado? That's just what we're gonna do. Little spray of that. You can either use regular stevia if that's all that you have or can find. What I really love is this Swerve, and I just bought a new one because the other one was used up. You've seen it in some of my other recipes as well. It's like a substitute, it's like a stevia for brown sugar, pretty much, and it's really delicious, especially with this pie. With a little bit of an oily feel. Now we're gonna use 3 tablespoons. Now I'm just gonna kind of spread that out a little bit here. And this will all melt once we start heating it up. So that's nice. And now let's get creative. What a piece of art. Pour our batter nice and slow. I don't want it to be messed up. Voila, it's ready. It's so good. Now for the next 20 to 30 minutes, all we need to do is place it here on the stove, turn it on low heat, put on a little lid, and just let it simmer. We got ourselves some apple pie. Since this thing doesn't actually have temperature, you might have to just adjust as you go if you can feel that it needs a little less, a little more. Feel it out and adjust. Help you whether you need maybe 20 minutes or maybe if you have it very low that you're gonna give it 40 minutes. That just depends. Now when you're ready to take a toothpick or a fork or whatever you got and you can put it in there without it sticking up, then I think it's done. Whoop, whoop. Now comes the big test. We're gonna try and flip it for the big reveal. How beautiful is a lot. And did you see how easy that was? Let's cut this into 10 slices. And we're just gonna add a little bit of fat-free sour cream on here. Wow, that's pretty. I need to do that every single time. The coolest thing about this apple pie is that it literally has all the ingredients as if you were to make oatmeal with protein powder, some berries, some fruit, even extra protein because of the Greek yogurt and the egg whites. Oh my God, my mouth is drooling. Can you hear it on my voice? I mean, if you really wanted to, you could make this for lunch and just let that be your lunch. I'm not saying you should. We are gonna get to the best part, which is you watching me make really sounds while I chew. I'm gonna try my best to keep my mouth shut today. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was art right there, wasn't it? This is almost making me emotional because I feel like it tastes like my grandma's apple pie. Wow. 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 I need to do this again. It's because I just wish that you could taste this through the screen. I keep showing you it, and I mean, nothing new comes from me showing you, but it's because I feel like that way maybe you can kind of taste it through the screen, you know? If people knew about this, you can eat a full apple pie instead of one small slice of regular apple pie that is packed with sugar. And if we all just did it this way, it would be so much easier for us to reach our goals. I think I could just talk to you all day like this and finish the whole thing while I talk to you about how good this apple pie is. But maybe you're getting to a point now where you're like, shouldn't this video end soon? Because I feel like she's just eating. Thank you so much, Frank, for letting me know that you were craving apple pie, because I think I was actually low-key craving apple pie too. I just didn't know it. And I just love when you guys give me ideas. helps me out so much. So if you have any ideas for future recipe videos or just videos in general, I would love to know in the comments below. Thank you. Hope you want to find out your little pan and make it 1 serving size, or I guess you can make this entire thing. I'm ready to send you guys a massive, massive hug, and thank you for watching this video. I really do hope you want to try out this apple pie. It's insane that you can just make it on the pan. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so much again. I'm sending you a big hug. I think that's the 3rd hug or the 2nd hug, but I don't care. I'm sending you all the hugs, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!